1916 veteran Nora Connolly O'Brien, daughter of the great hero of Irish socialist republicanism, James Connolly, and herself a veteran of the Republican Congress and Irish Citizen Army, recognised Seamus Costello as the greatest revolutionary leader produced in Ireland since the execution of her father. Nora described Seamus as the leader who would bring about an organisation such as my father wished to bring about. Of all the politicians and political people with whom I have had conversations, and who call themselves followers of Connolly, he was the only one who truly understood what James Connolly meant when he spoke of his vision of the freedom of the Irish people. In him, I had hoped at last, after all these years, a true leader had come who could and would build an organisation such as James Connolly tried to do. High praise indeed from the daughter of the one and only James Connolly.
I favour guerrilla tactics in Parliament the same as I do in many other respects. I favour them also in local elections, local government bodies. They've proved successful there. And I see no reason why, with a few TDs or a few MPs of the right calibre pursuing the right policies, why they cannot destroy the confidence of the people in these institutions and bring them tumbling down in ruins.
But in any march towards nationhood, fundamental questions have to be asked. And the first question that must be answered is, who are the Irish people? Is it the dividend-hunting capitalist, with the phraseology of patriotism on his lips, and the spoils wrung from sweated Irish toilers in his pockets? Is it the scheming lawyer, or the slum landlord, or any of these sections which today dominate Irish politics? Or is it rather the Irish working class? The Irish working class must emancipate itself, and in emancipating itself, must free its country.
of the tramline where the crash returns behind. It isn't the bosses who burn the brunt, it isn't you and I, but those women and those kids whose tears were hid as the strikers went marching by. The docker loads 200 tons in his master ship per day. At night the dockers thought their bends her weary limbs to parade. From the old North Wall to Liberty Hall was a deadline of unskilled. They heave and they haul when the boss is called, and they stop when the bosses will. The citizen army is out today, and if you wonder why, Jim Larkin came this way to nail the boss's lies. But the iron guys and their limbs and lives would crush them till they died. As those women and those kids whose tears were hid as the strikers went marching by. The docker and carter and heaver of coal were on the back why stand. Till Larkin built that union up and the bosses feared again.
It was the third helicopter attack in South last year, the second.
Liberty Hall was a daylight of unskilled. In a newborn fight for the workers' rights that the bosses thought
In the same period, there were 6 explosions or mortar attacks, 7 ammunition finds and other shootings where 1 soldier and 1 policeman were killed.
The troops in the master's pay if the blood on their guns be dry.
No one was arrested for any of these incidents. The urgency admits that the capacity of the IRA in South or half has not diminished in strength.
Those women and those kids whose tears were hid as the wounded went staggering by. Jim Connolly watches ships sail out through flags that up for the likes of me and you. Citizen army is out today, and if you wonder why, ask the lords of the banking house if the cash returns behind. There and we're here to fight to the knife again. Citizen army is out today, come workers rise again. The citizen army is out today, come workers rise again. The citizen army is out today, come workers rise again. The citizen army is out today, come workers rise again.